Once again, thank you for subscribing or clicking on the button to listen to a video from Carcino for Life. This is my page, my YouTube page. Want you guys to subscribe and definitely hit the notification button. But let's get into it. There are other things going on, other developments in the world that we know about, and there's people that are just out here and things are transpiring, and we remember them, but then we kind of forget about people. We kind of forget about our people that we normally supposedly are, you know, behind, but for some reason we just lose track of them. And I know what you're probably saying, like, well, what is he talking about? What is he alluding to? Like, we love Beyonce so much, and B is just that person, and everybody's B. Oh my God, B. And everybody's so in love with Beyonce, as they should be. But you forget that when she started out, she was in a group. Yeah, a lot of you guys don't remember that, huh? She was in a group. And in that group, she was the one, the main singer, and the other girls were just basically background singers. And when they finally got through alternating the people and who's going to stay, who's going to go, the person who was the constant, who didn't move, who didn't go nowhere, was Kelly and Michelle, the girl from the choir, Michelle Williams, the church girl. She's now checked into a mental health facility dealing with depression. How many people knew that she was even battling it? You see, people have like inner demons and inner things going on that they don't really share with the rest of the public. And a lot of people knew about her health problems, and a lot of things were going on because in this industry, there are things behind the scenes that you guys know nothing about. Now, I've heard about an incident that happened with Michelle Williams at a party. A lot of only insiders know this stuff. Allegedly, someone tried to make a move on her at an industry event, and by her being a church girl, she don't drink and things of this nature, and someone had slipped her a little something, and she didn't feel like herself, and her not knowing what happened in the situation led her to a lot of anxiety and a lot of uncertainty. Now, as the group Destiny Child, and as the group were doing, things as a in their final out, Survivor and all that stuff, they were getting more and more raunchy. Something that they promised they wouldn't do as they were making their songs. And if they did, normally Beyonce and Kelly would be doing the raunchy dances and all stuff like that. Michelle was not really with that. And there was a time where she was supposed to do a scene where all the rappers, male rappers, were on the stage, and the Destiny Child women came out and gave them lap dances on stage. Michelle was not very happy with this. They had to talk, Mr. Knowles and the girls had to talk her into it and say, well, you don't have to really give them a lap dance because, like I said, she's a church girl, deep Christian background, and these are things that are taking her deeper and deeper into a world she's not wanting to go down. She's not trying to be a part of this world. So Michelle Williams went back to church after the Destiny Child's breakup so she can get back to her sanity because she felt a little lost. and she was like losing herself a little bit, so she needed to get back into the church. But now, as of today, after years of struggling, she's checked herself into a mental health facility. And she's been doing this, battling depression for years. And she says, like, it's outside LA. She's been there for a couple of days already. And she put out a statement saying, for years, I have dedicated myself to increasing awareness of mental health and empowering people to recognize when it's time to seek help, support, and guidance from those who love and care for your well being. Today, I'm proudly, happily, and healthily stand here as someone who will continue to always lead by example as I tirelessly advocate for those betterment of those in need. And a lot of people were in shock because they didn't really know about her past. And during her appearance on The View, she opened up about being depressed before at the height of the success with the group. She said, I didn't know until I was in my 30s what was going on. I thought it was just growing pains. She's been suffering, she said, since she's been 13 or 15 years old. And at that age, she just didn't know what to call it. But yeah, so there's been a lot of things going on when they were at the height of Destiny Child Survivor and all those things. Um, when Michelle came aboard and being around a whole different type of group, rappers and stuff. This was not like her set. Coming from a church environment into this crazy industry, it's hard to stay away from the Kool-Aid and, be a part of these things, even though you're trying to keep your core values. I think she's done a tremendous job of keeping herself, out of these circles and out of these scenarios where we've seen Beyonce then slipped all the way down to thongs and half naked and cursing and wow, I don't know who she is anymore. She's completely lost her identity. So I just wanted to give you guys the info when I got it. Now that you got it, you guys can go ahead and get more info on it later if you want, or if I find out anything else, I'll tell you.